Hey everybody, it's Kristin. So I'm finally gonna do my January faves. I apologize that this is so late. I just, well, as you know, things were going crazy, babies being born and whatnot. Okay, so I actually don't have a ton this month. I think that's maybe part of why I was putting it off a little bit, because I just didn't have a ton of favorites. I feel like I've tried out a bunch of things. So it's actually not going to be very long at all, but I did want to talk about the few things that I have. And what I've decided I'm going to add to my favorite videos is my favorite, or my current hair cocktail, what I'm currently using in my hair, and then my favorite kind of lip combo. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I would say the first thing that I've been loving the most this month, for some reason, and I don't know why, it's because usually I've always said I can't function cream products, but I've been, and I think it's because of the brush, which is also in my favorites, and I'll show you in a second. But cream blush, I'm really loving cream blush. And I don't have a ton of them, but the two that I've been wearing the most this month is this NYX cream blush in Natural. Looks like that. Hopefully you can see that. This is a really heavy swatch, but it blends out to much sheerer than that. And that is actually what I'm wearing right now. Grab a napkin. I tell you, one of these days I'll get myself together. And then on top of this, to set this, and I don't always set it, but if I'm going to set it, I've been using Havana by Benefit. I'm sure you guys have seen this to the nth degree now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a swatch of it with my little finger here. Kind of show you. It actually shows up darker than that, but well, I should have brought a brush with me. Anyway, you guys have seen it a million times. And it's just a nice, both of them are a nice, light, natural kind of flush to the cheeks. Kind of like what I have right now. Right here and here. Okay. Oh god, I'm cracking myself up today. The other blush I've been loving, the other cream blush, is by MAC, and that's in Posy. Just like that. And that, again, this is a super heavy swatch, so don't be afeared. And to set that, if I do set it, depending on, it just depends on whether I'm doing it right away in the morning to last all day at work, or if I'm just doing it for an evening or whatever. Excuse me. And I've been setting it with Koi Girl. I hope that's showing up true. It's kind of bright outside. Right there. I'll be able to get a better swatch of that on my hand. It doesn't look like they would go together, but when you blend this out, it does. I swear. I don't look like a clown or anything. Okay, so that is that. And then while I'm talking about that, I'm going to talk about my favorite brush that I've discovered. You know, I've had this brush a long time, but lately in the past couple months, I've seen the Pixie Boo girls use this, and I think I talked about this in one video. I was trying to use this with my Chanel Bronze Universal to see if that would help apply it. But then I also started using it for my cream blushes, and I think this has made the difference in me being able to actually wear and function those cream blushes. So I really like this, and this is from this is called the Contour Brush. I think it's from the Core collection. I'm almost positive. But it's been really nice just to kind of get on there, and it's dense enough to blend it out, but not too dense to take it away. I really like it. I like it. I don't have a favorite foundation this month. I've been trying out a bunch of different things, just as you guys know, try to figure out what's going on with my skin. But I do have a favorite kind of new setting powder. I still like my Chanel for setting powder, but if I'm wearing something that I want a little more coverage, because I've been trying out different BB creams and that kind of thing, I like the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. I really like this. Oh, geez, Kristin. And this is in regular, and it just gives a little bit of coverage. It's not like out of control, but I really like it. It lasts a long time. So there is that. And then the only thing I'm going to show you for eyes, and I'm sure everybody's sick to death of these, but I wore this so often this month, and this is the Color Tattoo. I don't know why I'm taking the cover off before I show you. Bad to the Bronze. Just looks like this. Again, I'm sure you guys have heard this a million times. And I'll tell you, I went to my Walgreens yesterday with my niece to pick her up a couple of these. For her, not me. So it does not break the no-buy for me. And that'd be my 16-year-old niece, by the way, not my like less than a week old niece. Anyway, and they had all but one color there. I think they had all but the teal color. So just swatch it again for you. That's the Bad to the Bronze. This has just been really, really nice. I had this on my eyes, by the way, when I went to the hospital. I ended up being there for a very long time, and it definitely lasted. I would say, I don't know that it was actually 24 hours. Well, it was still there when I took off my makeup the next morning at 10 o'clock, and so it was actually more than 24 hours. It just wasn't in like pristine condition or anything, but it actually really lasted a really long time. Okay, I am surprised how much I like this. Of course, I'm not wearing it today, but I have been wearing it every day this month, actually, until today. I just grabbed my Shoot Mura one, but this is that brow pencil I bought in Fling, and I really like it. As far as I like application, I like the color, I like the little teeny tiny. It kind of reminds me of the, I really love that one from Maybelline, the Define-A-Brow. And so I really like this, but I will say it doesn't, while it's been my favorite this month, it doesn't have the lasting power of the Shoot Mura one. But I like it. It's a nice little, just something, a little change. The other thing I have to show you guys is, and I'm amazed by this, and I actually think I'm going to start a new kind of here and there series called Must or Bust. Yeah, I'm so creative, aren't I? When I try things out and come on and let you know, like review-wise, whether it's a must or a bust. And this is one of those things that I think is a must. I've had this for a really long time and haven't tried it. And this is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Dark Circle Roller. It doesn't have a color on it. Maybe there's just the one color. But I've just been using this instead of any under eye concealer, and I really like it. It doesn't, you would think because it's so liquidy that would totally like go into your fine lines and wrinkles, and it doesn't at all. I'm really, really impressed with this. So there's my short little review on that because it's in my favorites. Okay, favorite lip combo of the month. Well, actually I'll do this first. So I'm trying, one of my New Year's resolutions, which is just ridiculous, I know, but it's to try to not neglect my lips so much. So I was trying to pull something that I had that was neutral enough that if I left it at my desk at work, I could use it any day that I forget to throw something on my lips. And I've really fallen back in love with this product. And this is the MAC Kissable Lip Color in Woo Me. And I'm gonna actually make sure that I get this video uploaded. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that, but we can try. Yeah, there. Because there's a collection coming out, I don't know the name of it, I'm sorry, but I noticed it on Temptalia that's coming out with these kissable lipsticks again, and Woo Me is one of the colors that they're carrying. I have this in Woo Me and in Super, and I don't remember what collection. Wonder Woman, maybe? I don't know. That they came out with originally, or the last time they re-promoted these. But I really like this. This doesn't last for hours on end or anything. I have to reapply it every 2-ish hours. That's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's just a really awesome, goes with anything, a little bit nudie, not quite, kind of color. It looks like. I love this color. If it wasn't on a no buy, I might be buying myself a backup. But I'm sure I have plenty of other colors that are like this. But this is really easy. I can slap it on and I don't even really have to look at a mirror. So I've been doing very well at not neglecting my lips this month because of that. And then when I want a little bit more of a kind of lip, and this has been kind of a berry colored lip, but I really like this. It's using Whirl Lip Liner by MAC, the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan, and then the Smashbox Lip Gloss in Fame. And this is the lip enhancing, although I really don't feel like it enhances anything, but I'm gonna try to put them on. I'm not quite as talented as Lisa D1. Have you seen when she'll do like a picture of a lips on her on our hands. I think that's her that does that. And then the gloss. I don't know, I really like this. It's just been a really pretty berry lip. Okay, so Whirl on the bottom. And then this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan. And that's the Smashbox in Fame. I just really like it. I don't know. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. Then current hair cocktail of the moment, and that I'm really liking. And then I also think I'm going to show you the couple of things that I've used up since I've been on my no-buy, which isn't really all that exciting, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, so first when I get out of the shower, and I did start using the Wen products. I'm going to record that video after this and put that up later this week, the things that I purchased from Wen. But so I've been trying to use up this Kerastase oil that I got, I think, in a Birchbox. I really like this, but I have to be honest, and don't shoot me for this, I don't notice a difference between the macadamia and the Kerastase. They both do the same thing, I think, and one isn't any better than the other. Is that okay to say? I'm sure this is like way more expensive. I don't know. And then when I get out, then I put, and I love this. Oh, that was loud, sorry. Jeez, Kristin. I'm not starting this video over. Okay, I've been really, really liking this Guts by Redken. And do you guys know what these numbers mean? Do you think they mean like the level of hold or something? I'm just curious. They have to mean something. It can't just be like the 10th product in the line. I don't know. Anyway, so you take this, and it's got a much better sprayer. I think I said this in another video about than that Big Sexy hair spray mousse. But I just put it right, like, I part my hair here usually, you know. Oh, and ignore the disaster that is my hair today. I tried to curl it to see what it looked like curled, and it looks like this, which is not good. Anyway, so I'll take, you know, I part my hair right here. So I'll flip it over a little bit and put some in that, flip it over again, put some there, then do the same thing on this side and on the crown. So I just kind of put it around the crown, and I really feel like it gives me amazing volume. I'm so happy that I saw Lisa SEO9 talk about this and ran out and got it. Okay, then I also have been using this, and this is what the stylist that cut my hair suggested, because I have real fine hair, and this is the Bodyful Instant Bodifier Volumizing Foam for Baby Fine Hair. And I showed this in my haul, and I really like it. So I use about 3 pumps of this for my length of hair, and that's all I put in for it's like 3 products I put in for my hair. And then I also have been really liking this, the Forceful hairspray. It's number 23, and it looks like that. And I really like it. It's just, I know I showed you guys in the haul that it's just a nice fine spray, and it doesn't make it crunchy, and I don't know, I like it. All right, I'm gonna go grab, because I forgot the things that I've used up this month. Okay, I thought I had another thing, but I must not have saved it. So really the only things that I finished up this month, finally, I really feel like we should have some sort of a party about this, but I finished up my MAC Mineralized Satin Finish, and this was NC25, and I did really like this. It wasn't that I didn't like it. I really did like it. I just felt like it went on and on forever and ever amen, and I needed to use it up. And the other thing I finished up is my Algenist moisturizer. This is the day one, all gone. And I have more. It was funny, I was watching Friday Night Beauty one night on QVC, which my husband rolls his eyes at. And I was answering comments at the same time to you guys, and they came on with this deal that was this moisturizer and then also a serum on a really, like, for the same price as just this, and was a automatic delivery, I think, for a year or something like that. So I totally jumped on that, because even if I don't like the serum, then I have this coming to me without having to go get it at Sephora or whatever. But one of my subscribers, as I'm commenting, she's like, hey, if you're watching QVC right now, or she said, I'm watching QVC right now, and they have the Algena stuff you like on there. So it was so sweet. I'm so blessed to have you guys as my subscribers. I really cherish each and every one of you and your comments. You have no idea how much it means to me, especially when you think about me. I mean, I'm just humbled by that. So anyway, so that's all that I used up, which is pretty sad considering I've been on a no buy. But I really am trying to, you know, just try different things in my collection. Okay, on my face today, and then I'm gonna let you go. I have the Laura Mercier foundation that I showed you guys yesterday. And it actually isn't too pink. I think it looks good, so that's good. See, Anna knows better than I do. She is a makeup artist after all. And then on my eyes, I have the Sephora that I got. I can't see what the color is. Prisma Chrome. No. Well, I don't know. Is it called Moon Glow or Prisma Chrome? What do you guys think? Hello, focus. Ugh, not sure what that is about. Anyway, that's what I have on my eyes to do. Like it's that important. And then in my, I kind of have Scene by MAC in the crease to soften it out, and then I have Smut, or not, in the crease. I use the Scene to blend, Smut in the crease, and then I threw a little Vex right here in the inner corner. I threw it. I placed it there. And then, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Smut close up, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. Let me take it out. I always feel like Smut has a little bit of a purplish eggplant kind of undertone to it. So, ugh, my nails are a disaster. Don't look at them. So I used Prunella. You guys know I like this liner. I've used it a bunch before. As my liner on top, and I just have Smut run along the bottom. And then, like I said, I have the MAC, or the NYX Naturally Urbana over top. And then the mascara that I'm using this week that I will report back on is the Stila Forever Your Curl mascara. So today was the first time with that. All right, that's all I have for you. Holy long video, Batman. I'm going to, like I said, record the one video and get that up. I might not do that today just because I can't stand looking at my hair anymore. So, which means you guys probably can't stand it either. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great weekend, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.